Welcome back, friends, family, enemies, everybody. As you know, this is the world as we see it. Before we get started today, I want to thank each and every one of you, those who are watching right now and those who are not watching because you're busy doing something else, for allowing us and helping us to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's a milestone, and you guys have helped us reach it, and we are definitely grateful for that. Right? The world as we see it is now gone past 1,000. So with your help, we're going to get to 2,000 in no time. All right. Now, some of you may recognize this. Some of you may not. For those who recognize this, you know that what? South Africa. I'm going to talk about South Africa. I am so proud of South Africa right now. And you should be too. And you probably already know where I'm going with this, right? For those who don't know, South Africa has taken a very bold step. I mean, a bold step. And they have taken a complaint to the ICC, the International Criminal Court, charging the Zionist regime of Israel and its lead criminal, Benjamin Netanyahu, with war crimes. That's right. That's right. They didn't wait for any so-called big countries to do it because they weren't going to do it. The United States is not going to charge Israel with war crimes. As a matter of fact, the United States is making it possible for Israel to commit these war crimes. And they're saying, hey, what else do you need to commit more war crimes? You need some more money? Don't worry. President Biden just asked Congress for another $100 billion, right? You need more weapons? It's on this way, right? Whatever you need, we are going to give you unlimited supply so you can go ahead and commit as many war crimes as you possibly can, right? That's the United States stance. Canada, that's their little cousin up north. Whatever the United States goes, they go along with them. England, where you know Mrs. Sunak or whatever his name, Rashid Sunak, he is down with the exploitation and the colonization and the killing of innocent people. He doesn't care. He's making money anyway. So we can't even count on any of the European leaders except for possible Brussels. Brussels is the capital of what country? I can't think of it right now. Belgium. That's it. Belgium has actually been calling for ceasefire.
An additional supply of 2 million euros, and that brings our total aid, humanitarian aid to the Palestinians this year, 2023, at 22 million euros.
So you're calling for a number of things.
And of course, Northern Ireland has always, from the very beginning, called for a ceasefire. But it was South Africa who took the bold step and said, guess what? Enough is enough. How can you charge Russia and President Putin with war crimes, put out a warrant, an international warrant for Putin's arrest, and sit back and watch what's going on in Gaza and the other occupied territories and not issue a warrant for the arrest of Netanyahu and all of his top advisors and generals? There's a double standard here. It's always been a double standard. Ever since they created the ICC only goes after certain people. And other people are untouched, regardless of what they've done and what they continue to do. And it's not just now that Israel has been committing war crimes. Israel has been committing war crimes since 1947. It was 73 years they've been committing war crimes. And South Africa said enough is enough. And they have taken these rascals to court. Now, what is the ICC going to do? Is the ICC going to do its job and issue a warrant for the arrest of Benjamin Netanyahu and the other genocide collaborators? Right? Or is the ICC going to turn a blind eye? This is the way most of the northern countries from the northern hemisphere turn a blind eye to Israel's crime. We'll wait and see. But I want to congratulate South Africa for his bravery and his bold move. And all of those of us who have a conscience and see what's going on, and we're sickened and saddened and disgusted with the genocide that's taking place, We're all in support of South Africa. And we're waiting to see who else is going to take that bold step and back up South Africa. The world is watching. Until next.
Countries and organizations that is calling upon the ICC to investigate what is happening. And in fact, as we see it unfolding before our own eyes, we can see that a real crime, a war crime is underway, particularly at that hospital, Shifa Hospital, and we are completely opposed to what is happening, and we are calling upon the various countries to put pressure on Israel to immediately seize what they are doing. There is a desperate need for a ceasefire now, so that we can save more lives. Innocent lives are being lost, and where the rules of law are no longer being observed, where children are just being killed. Almost half of the 11,000 people who have died in Gaza are children, and this is unprecedented in the history of the world, that children and babies should be exposed to such a dangerous situation where they are taken out of incubators and they die in the most cruel way that we are seeing. So there's a need for the whole world to rise and call upon the Israeli government to cease fire, to stop what is happening, and we want the ICC to investigate, and of course legal measures then need to be taken at that
Next time. This is the world as we see it. Kwaheri. Assalamu alaikum.